Hello, friends. It's great to see you today. This is Brent Peterson, and we're so excited for our next conversation on our physically distant, relationally strong number 12 with one of my favorite people in the world, Dr. Jess Middendorf. One of the topics we are going to do tomorrow is so crucial, and it's actually part of a class that Dr. Middendorf has preached for many, many years at the seminary. He obviously spent time as a pastor of a small church and as a DS. So in thinking about the sociology of the small church, Dr. Middendorf is going to lead into us in a really important conversation. So Jess, can you describe to us kind of what you plan to cover in our session tomorrow?
Thanks, Brent. It's going to be fun to be there tomorrow. The small church is not an anomaly in the Church of the Nazarene. We are a denomination of small churches. That's true in the U.S. That's true in Canada. That's true around the world. We are predominantly a denomination of small churches. So though we give a lot of attention to the large church, most of what is accomplished in the Church of the Nazarene is accomplished in small churches. That being the case, we need to understand better the place of the small church in our denomination and in our world. That small church percentage is not unique to the Church of the Nazarene. That's true across all of Christendom. So whatever the denomination, the truth is most of our pastors are pastors of small churches, and the small churches they pastor are the dynamic life of the denomination. That being the case, there are some unique challenges for every pastor who pastors a small church. I'll talk tomorrow about 4 particular characteristics that we need to look at for small churches, especially a small church that's been in place for more than about 5 or 10 years. Some things fix in a small church far quicker than they do in the large churches. The small church that is planted and remains a small church fixes. And some relational characteristics, some sociological realities begin to happen there. And sometimes they are so good and sometimes they are so bad. Sometimes it feels like sin when it's not sin, it's sociology. It's the reality of how conservative small groups relate to one another. And I say that because the sociologists understand that conservative small groups versus non-conservative small groups, and a lot of other definitions to that, but conservative small groups tend to function in a particular way. For those characteristics really unique to the church, we'll talk about, as they relate to the 4 major crises that our world is facing right now: political crisis, financial crisis, political crisis, and racial or social crisis. All 4 of those crises directly impact every church, and they directly impact the small church in some very unique ways. So what we'll be talking about tomorrow is to somehow evaluate that. And what I'd like to do is give pastors a few tools, some meaningful opportunities or methods for dealing with some of these crises within the context of the small church and its characteristics. It'll be a lot of fun. I need about a week to do this, but I'll try to get it done tomorrow in about 30 or 35 minutes.
It's going to be great. I encourage all of you. This will be a conversation that will be important for all size churches,
yes,
but especially thinking about the unique challenges of the small church, who, as Dr. Middendorf has said, are the lifeblood of most denominations, and they have unique challenges and opportunities. And so I invite you all tomorrow to join us. It'll be 11 a.m. That's Mountain Standard Time. If you want to join us, just click on the link below or just contact me through Facebook or email, and we'll invite you into this great conversation. So Dr. Middendorf, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks so much.
Thanks. Good to see you.